Wind me up, turn me on, and watch me cry for you. Lately drinking.
Wino Wednesday. Every Wednesday in the 11 o'clock hour, we taste wines. Joe Escalante here. Liz Warner is here. Our guest is John Suh from the Blue Dahlia, downtown Los Angeles. That is on 3rd and Traction. And he's also the CEO of LegalZoom. I mean, I don't know.
This is a multitasker.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're the CEO of LegalZoom, first of all, you're a genius. Genius company.
Not at all.
I got to tell you, people, that if I didn't have that one sponsor, I wouldn't be able to fake my credibility that I have when I walk around because, you know, all the radio endorsements that people have to do. You know, I'm listening to Mark Levin yesterday doing an endorsement for General Electric. I'm like, does he really like that company? I mean, I'm hearing people doing mortgages, gold, vitamins. You know what's going on with these mortgages. These mortgage, fight your mortgage or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, government's coming down on that, too. But anyway,
yeah,
different topic.
But I get to walk around and have people come up to me constantly going, dude, I went to LegalZoom. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's the best. I've been in the internet for now almost 14 years. And the best thing is having a company that people love.
Yeah.
You know, it's just fun. It's a great company to be a part of. I love it.
No, it would be so much different for me if I had to walk around talking about the Aventi hair replacement formula every day to customers.
But you did a nice job with that for a while.
I think I did okay, yeah. But, yeah, people, a 100% positive response. So I imagine when you start the Blue Dahlia, or you're going to get the same thing because you don't want to, you got a lot to live up to.
Well, we got, any business that, now with all the restaurants, I'm investors within them, though I'm a little bit more active in Blue Dahlia than some of the other three that are like Magnolias in Hollywood.
Oh.
You're part of that deal?
Yep.
Yeah, I've been there.
And
Beautiful.
then we just
Love
opened
that
up
place.
Magnolias downtown, which is at 9th and Fig, right next door to the Pantry. So that's a great little kind of sexy Hollywood lounge in downtown, which doesn't have that kind of vibe. So
especially because if you want good food and want to enjoy yourself, you got to go as far away from the pantry as possible, so you
Wait,
so you
no
don't have to
good?
go across the street. It would be good. I don't know if you're friends with these people in that place, but it's just so overrated.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
for
Pink's.
the steak and eggs.
Yeah, it's just It's like Pink's.
Yeah. Oh, I thought Pink's is the
Yeah, you wait in line for an hour and a
Overrated.
half for a hot dog. It's a pretty good hot dog, but go to Scooby's. You don't wait in line at all. At the pantry, go to Magnolia. How's your steak and eggs?
We have a great steak, but we don't do a steak and eggs.
Throw an egg on there.
It's awesome.
You got an egg back there, right?
I'm sure they can make it for
exactly.
Well, the one in Hollywood, I've had supper there a number of times. It's excellent.
you. Yeah. It's a same menu, down with a few additions because it's a much bigger kitchen. And then we also have a kind of a French cocktail bar, Chloe's in Santa Monica. It used to be the old Voda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're all over the place.
Yeah,
that must be fun.
There's a great management team out there, and I started with Magnolia's because I'm living across the street, and they give me a discount if I invested. So it's like, okay, I'll eat my way through the discount, and they end up being a great investment, and backed them in the next few restaurants. So, but that's the best when you own business, whether it's a small business or larger business. It's like it's all about the customer. And if you don't have fun with customers, then kind of what's the point?
Yeah, get out of the customer business. It's the work is too hard if you don't like customers. I own a sausage church, and the parish is dwindling. It's awful.
You ever tried Top Dog out in NorCal?
No.
Oh, those are good.
That's a good hot dog? Where'd you go to college? Where'd you go to college?
I went to college at Harvard.
I've heard of that.
But I spent a lot of time in San Francisco, and I'm big on
What
pizza.
you major
and
in
dogs.
over there at Harvard? Because we have Dartmouth over here, or Columbia, or Cornell.
Oh, we got the color. We got
Cornell.
we got kind of the dark Christmas with
Yeah.
green and forest green and crimson. But
What'd you major in over there?
I did organizational behavior and public policy, so I did negotiation theory. It's not really a major there at Harvard. We have a option of kind of design.
Designing
Design your own
major.
Sunday.
Once you're in.
I
Your own
went through that
Sunday, yeah.
at UCLA. Not too sexy though. That major, I got to tell you. You're better off with the restaurant.
Yeah. I love I like.
But
I like the
organizational,
deal. I
we
like
had
the
that
deal.
in the labor school at Cornell. Totally fascinating. Dyads and triads and learning about how people interact. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I have to
Well,
say.
in business, there's a lot of deals to be cut, so it kind of gives you just a different framework for having fun.
That doesn't sound like fun to me. But guess what? You got through it. You pushed your way to the other side, and you're the CEO of LegalZoom, and you own Black Dahlia, or you're one of the owners of Blue Dahlia. Sorry, I knew I was going to say that. That's like when I called Joe Rogan Fred Rogan. I knew on the way driving into the station. I knew I was going to do it. I know I can't help myself. I'm not doing it on purpose. It's going to come out though, and that guy doesn't like me. Okay, bottle number 2. This smells delicious, and it smells different than it did when you first poured it.
Yeah, this is nice to take a little bit of time to open up. So this one's a Mangrana.
A Mangrana?
We've never heard that word.
Okay,
Chris,
so
wanna find that on
it's
the
from
varietal chart?
Querciabella, which is an Italian winemaker out of Tuscany.
It's going to be red.
And they're from the same region as you heard the term kind of super Tuscans, which are the
Sure. Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you
We've
got
been through that. We totally.
the
In
Sassicaia.
one
Still giggle when we hear the
one
word.
ear out the other. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, those are those $200-300 bottles, and they're basically blends of Sangiovese, which is the grape behind the Chianti, and Brunello's, and they'll blend it with a Cab and Merlot. But they got crazily overpriced because all of a sudden they got very hot and kind of in fashion, and the prices jumped from $80-90 a bottle to a few $100s a bottle. And what we did is we went to Querciabella, and they have
Was that a place or a country? or
it's a winemaker that's
Winemaker.
very well
In
known
Tuscany.
in
Tuscany?
Tuscany. That's,
All right.
really known for their
You knocked on the giant
Chiantis.
doors.
Yeah, well, this was our distributor that brought it back for us, but it was fun. And so this is a 50% Sangiovese, 25% Cab, 25% Merlot. So it has kind of the floral notes that Sangiovese is really known for, the rose and some of the floral and the cherry, but then it's got more of a bite and more of a full body from the Cab and Merlot. So it's a really nice. This goes phenomenal with the burgers that we have.
Earthy.
Yep, it's got kind of
Tannins.
Well, I think it's kind of subtle.
Yeah, it's a little more
Yeah.
sophisticated. This is not a hit yourself over the head cut, but it's a full body.
So this is like
elegant,
a quiet Super Tuscan?
yeah, I'd say so. I mean, it's approachable young. Because a lot of the big Italian wines, they need 10, 15 years to really open up. And then, 15, 20. And so for me, those are great wines, but they're too expensive to drink every
This is
day.
great. Now, what's
Mangrana is what it says on the label. And, Querciabella, it's 2006. And are there some wines that your waiters will say, well, this one, it will hit you over the head? Because you said this one doesn't hit you over the head.
Yeah.
Do you have things that will hit you over the head?
Absolutely.
How much is that? No, I'm just kidding.
Those the three my favorite wines of Italy. I love big reds. So Brunellos, Barbarescos, Barolos. Those are your big reds that you can cellar for 20, 30 years. If you drink them young, you will pucker up.
Okay.
And in fact,
Gotta
even
wait.
something like Brunello's got, I think it's 3 years in the barrel aged, and then another year in the bottle, and they won't release them for 5, and they're not drinkable at 5 really. It also takes 3 or 4 hours to open up, so it's kind of difficult to have in a
in a
restaurant
place
unless
like
you
that.
order it ahead of time, tell them
Sure.
it open up, so.
What kind of a jerk?
Yeah, who does that? And there probably are people that do that, aren't there?
Oh.
Yeah, so this is kind of that super Tuscan at an affordable price, and I believe we serve this for under 50.
A bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
How
And
does he
this
do
is
it?
one of the favorites.
Volume, Liz Warner, volume.
Okay.
So, we take things like the higher end, more noble reds of Italy, and we'll figure out, kind of the value plays within them. And this is fantastic. It's very elegant, it's full bodied, it goes great with the burgers, and you can have it every day.
Did you go to graduate school?
I did.
Where'd you go?
Did you go to law school?
Well, my parents don't call it a graduate school. No, my parents wanted me to go to. My parents are Korean. I'm Korean, and so education's really big.
Sure.
So I went to get my MBA at Harvard, which they call a trade school, and they don't really consider it a graduate degree. They still don't know what I'm doing with technology. They're going, the internet. That's a hobby. It's not a business.
So you got your MBA, and then what happened?
And then I had an incubator, and I set up a variety of .coms. It was called Castling Group, and we helped offline companies launch their internet division. So we started up with jcrew.com, and then barneysnewyork.com.
Never heard of any of them.
giftcertificates.com. And,
None of them are there anymore.
Yeah, we set up about 7 companies. Actually, of the companies we started before 2001, 4 out of the 7 are alive today.
That's pretty good.
Which is pretty good.
That's really good.
Isn't it good if one out of the 7
Yeah,
is
I'd
alive
say 1 out
today?
of the 7.
Yeah, but we kind of cheated. We started with companies like jcrew that aren't going anywhere and setting
That's
up
true.
their .com presence. So.
Now, is there anything more we need to know about the Mangrana before we get to bottle number 3? Tannins. They're
Softer
there.
tannins.
They're
kind
there,
of
though.
dustier tannins.
Dustier.
Yeah.
A little dustier.
Oh, well
It's not a muddy tannin. It's a dustier tannin.
Yeah, it's kind of a very elegant, soft, long feel on the finish.
Okay. And can people get this wine only at Blue Dahlia, or do you think they can get it around at
I believe
Rite
you can
Aid?
find it you're not going to find none of the wines that you're going to find at Blue Dahlia you can really order from any supermarket.
Okay.
But you can order them from other wine merchants.
Other wine merchants. Okay.
But they tend to be more niche. I happen to pick all the wines at Blue Dahlia because
Really?
I spend a lot of time in Italy, and I go back and forth. So I can say, this is all business. I'm going to Italy to taste these wines. I must eat and drink as part of the business. So.
Audit alert. All right, John Suh, we're going to take a break. We're going to play a quick song. I'm back with bottle number 3. We're talking to John Suh on Wino Wednesday, and the restaurant is called the Blue Dahlia.
Good time.